Alright, party people, we're back. Yes, sir. Good grief. Good grief, game. I don't know why they can't optimize PC games when they make them. Alright, so we're gonna have to play with this for a second. Really, guys? Really? Oh, look at it running better. This, by the way, this is my favorite Final Fantasy song. I don't know which one to go with. This should be exciting. This game was literally like 10 years ago.
Won't see this cheap again. In the name of the Father, and in the presence of these holy relics, I hereby pronounce you man and wife from this time forth. May the blessings of the gods light your path for all eternity. Far on.
Launch an attack by both land and air, our kingdom will stand little.
Nabudis has fallen.
Impossible!
My father? I know not. I am sorry.
If Nabudis has indeed fallen, it is only a matter of time before they reach the borders of Dalmasca. There is nothing to halt their advance.
Secure Nalbina with all haste.
I will go.
And I will go at his side.
They forgot some dialogue there.
Galtea, stand watch over your life.
That I be considered worthy.
Out of sync. Okay, something just happened. He never played 12 years.
The fortress is lost! We must withdraw!
No! The paling still stands!
Shield beyond sight, ne'er failing light.
The paling's fallen!
Then it's over!
For my father. For my father!
Lord Rasler!
blessings of the Great Father descend, and guide your bodies return to the earth. Great Father, guide your spirits return to the Mother of all. There you shall find peace. Pharaoh.
The death of Lord Rasla Heos Nabradia was but one of many tragedies to befall the Kingdom of Dalmasca. The air of hope that had surrounded Her Royal Highness Princess Asha's wedding was now quite lost. Dalmasca had been set adrift at the mercy of history's restless tides. At this time, two great empires struggled for dominion over Ivalice: Arcadia in the east, Rosaria the west. The invasion of the Kingdom of Nabradia was Arcadia's first step in its westward march. With Lord Rasla's beloved homeland consumed by the hellfires of war, it seemed clear that Arcadia would soon mete out a like fate to Dalmasca. The fall of the fortress at Nalbina told the destruction of the greater part of Dalmasca's forces. A counterattack was mounted by the order of the Knights of Dalmasca, ever brave and faithful. But against the martial might of the Arcadian armies, they stood little chance of victory. Indeed, their defeat was to be absolute. Soon thereafter, Arcadia came forward, offering terms of peace, or, as one might rather put it, terms of Dalmasca's surrender. Lord Ramanas, King of Dalmasca, and my dear friend, had no choice but to accept these terms. It was, thus, only with reluctance that he set out for Nalbina Fortress, now under Arcadian occupation, to affix his seal to the Emperor's Treaty of Peace. The king had scarce departed his royal city of Rabanasta when the remnants of the Order made their return, and not a moment too soon, for a terrible revelation awaited them. The treaty would be signed with steel and writ in royal blood.
You there? Can you hear me?
It's as I feared. They're slowing us down.
Do not say that. Not all of us are here for love of battle. He fights to defend his homeland. Your name?
Rex, sir. My name's Rex.
Good. Rex.
What?
You bore a few cuts, but you are still whole. Well, can you stand? Think you can fight?
I'm fine, sir.
How old are you, Rex?
17, sir.
Young. Family?
My brother is all I have left, sir. He's 2 years younger than I, living in Rabanastre.
So young. You're barely old enough to be a man. You shouldn't be forced to wield a sword.
No, sir. I want to fight. For my homeland. And for my parents.
It's time, Bosch. Save the discussion for later. We must reach the king before they act, or all our efforts will be in vain.
I'm aware of the situation.
We found them! Over there!
Bossler, go ahead.
I will handle this rabble.
Godspeed.
Steady, Rex. Keep your wits about you and you'll make it. We move!
Captain?
Jesus Christ, why is it so fast?
receive you, Tonberry. You've leave to retire. Well fought.
My thanks, Antlion. Tonberry disengaging.
Jesus, why is the speed multiplier on? How do I turn that off? Like, holy shit. Look at this. Yeah, it's really strange that it's by default. One of the things I liked a lot about 12 was the speed of the game.
Vossler! Where are you?
What if Captain Oculus has fallen?
Don't talk such nonsense. Vossler's laughed in the face of death far too many times for him to stop now. Men like him don't die in places like this. We must make haste to reach the king. We will take him to safety.
Is His Majesty unharmed?
He'll agree to an unconditional surrender. They wouldn't dare touch him until the wax on his seal is dry.
But if we arrive after he signed the treaty...
Wait. Quickly, Rex!
I'm hoping maybe after this little introduction part, shit goes back to normal. Because this is ridiculous.
Intruders! Don't let them escape!
Sir, we have little time. You must go to the king. I'll handle these.
Fight well.
Your Majesty. Captain, why? Our king, what have you done?
The king intended all along to sell Dalmasca to the Empire. His Majesty was a traitor.
Captain,
Seize the insurgent.
Hello!
Well, so much for peaceful negotiations.
We'll never surrender to you. We are not cattle to be sold by a traitor king.
But the war is over, my dear captain. You have lost. Dalmasca is the property of the Empire now. And think, we intended to let you keep some of your sovereignty, out of respect. But now you've gone and ruined that. Haven't you, Captain?
We will never bow to you.
And the people of Dalmasca will hate you for it. Take the captain away.
Off you go.
Vaughn.
Pretenses of peace left by the wayside, the Arcadian forces resumed their advance toward Rabanasta. Dalmasca's doom had been decided. To make resistance would serve no end. With this foremost in my thoughts, I to the people of Dalmasca. Sons and daughters of Dalmasca, I bid you lay down your arms. Raise songs of prayer in their stead. Prayer for His Majesty King Raminas, ever merciful, a man devoted wholly to peace. Prayer, too, for the noble Princess Ash, who, wrought with grief at her kingdom's defeat, has taken her own life. Know also that Captain Bosch von Ronsenberg, for incitement of sedition and the assassination of His Royal Majesty King Raminas, has been found guilty of high treason and put to his death. They who at this late hour choose still the sword are cut of the same cloth as the captain. Traitors who would lead Dalmasca to her ruin. Dalmasca's surrender without terms was soon to follow.
Vaughn! Hurry it up or they'll find us.
I know. Just a little more. You keep an eye out for me up there, Kites. 1, 2, 3 more. All right. Time to clean house. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, Vaughn, you got him all yourself? Guess I know who to call when something big comes along.
Hey, it's good practice for the desert. I'm ready for anything now. That's enough for today. You should get back to Miguel's place, Kites. Aren't you running errands for him?
Oops, totally forgot. You should come, Vaughn. He's busy today. Might have some work for you to do, too.
I've got other, work to do. Hey, lock this place up for me, will you? If Miguel finds out we've been down here, he'll tan our hides.
The narration in this game is really good. It's a great presentation.
Huh? What'd you say? Sir, you haven't paid, and I... What? Haven't paid? Second thought. Please, sir, take it. It's a gift.
Leave the poor sod be. We don't want trouble today.
Your luck, peddler.
Oops, sorry.
Watch where you're going, churl.
What? My pouch! It's gone!
The boy! Get out the way! Oh!
It actually doesn't look too bad for an 8-year-old game.
What? Hey, that's mine.
What do you mean, yours? You've been stealing again. What happens if they catch you? We need you to be there for us, Vaughn. You're no good to anyone if you're locked away in a dungeon.
Oh, what? Am I the leader now? We're orphans. The first thing you learn is you gotta watch out for yourself. Come on, Pinello. You know it as well as I do. Hey, you give that back. What do you think you're doing?
I thought that this money was the people of Dalmasca's property. The Imperials stole it from us, so it's only fair that we take it back. It's our duty as Dalmascans. Well, wasn't that what you said?
A terrible protagonist.
Yeah, but I never said anything about taking it back from me.
This is for that bread you took the other day. Just because I help Miguelo out every now and then, it doesn't mean that you get to eat for free too, you know.
Penelo's not too bad of a character.
I know that. You think I like living like this?
She's like a great, like, who cares character.
One of these days, I'll fly an airship of my own. I'll be a sky pirate, free to go where I will.
Well, be careful. You'll never fly anything if you're rotting in a dungeon. Oh, Miguelo had some errands that need doing. He wanted you to drop by his place. It might be a good idea to lend a hand.
Oh shit. We got it. Ah, it's just a touch of a button. Yes, this is how they normally move. Okay, so you touch a button and that speeds the game up for you. On PlayStation, I think this game is about $40. Yeah, this is actually more a remake of the Japanese version, which has a little more customization, and I think a few extra bonus things. It is still pretty high for an 8-year-old game. Oh, the computer version. Yeah, $50. I mean, it just came out for computer like a week and a half ago, maybe? Yeah, that's understandable. So, when are you planning to buy and play it? Or are you planning to watch more of what I do?
Ah, Vaughn, I was waiting.
Penelo said you needed something?
Had me some packages supposed to be arriving by courier. In the morning, perhaps he ran into some trouble on the desert. Now I've no foodstuffs to prepare for the banquet tonight.
So you want me to find this courier? Hey, no problem.
No problem? The desert teems with trouble. I'd be sending you to an early grave, my boy. no. I've arranged for some replacement goods from Tomage over at the Sandsea.
So, you want me to go to the tavern to pick him up?
Actually, I asked Kites to do that. Wouldn't you know he's gone missing on me, too? I can't leave my shop, and I've Pinello on another chore at the moment, you see. What I want you to do is run over to the Sandsea and fetch Kites back. What do you say?
Sounds wild.
It's easy work, and you'll thank me for it someday.
I don't know. I've never seen the Never-Ending Story. Gasp. But it wouldn't surprise me. Final Fantasy, they take a lot of stuff that they're influenced by, and then they put it in their stuff. It happens quite a bit. Ah, look, I never got into it. The big fucking white monster thing that flies the kid around. This wasn't my cup of tea. I totally know the movie. My friend was obsessed with it when we were kids. So far, they did a good job with the soundtrack, from what I hear. That's the other thing. The soundtrack is amazing in this game. It's the typical, like, Final Fantasy songs with, like, the ambiance of, like, an Elder Scrolls game. You'll see when you're in the zones, it's like every zone has its own song, and it ties in very nicely. It's a really well-made game.
There you are, Kites. Stop loafing around.
Look, Vaughn, look! This is it! This is why Miguelo's courier didn't get here on time.
A creature spotted in the Ester Sand. What is that thing?
Yeah.
Ah, Vaughn! Miguelo sent you too, did he? He's a busy man these days, that Miguelo, if I dare say so myself. I don't envy him the work, though. Not a bit. Quite the affair throwing a banquet to welcome the Imperials, eh?
Welcoming? We should be... whatever. Say, Tomage, what's this?
Nah, don't remind me. Got some nastiness out there in the Ester Sand. What's stopping our couriers? And that means shortages all around. Thought I'd put up a bill, offer a reward to anyone who can knock that nasty back in its place.
Now that's work. Sounds 10 times better than running errands for Miguelo.
That's right! Vaughn, you should give it a shot!
And you should be getting back to Miguelo. Now, Kites. He was waiting for you.
Oh, right.
So if you remember in Final Fantasy XIV, where you would go to the hunt board and do hunts, this is where that comes from. Hunters were huge in this game. There's a boss, and you can look it up on like YouTube. It takes like 2 hours to kill. They did. It is cool in that regard. It's a little too grindy for me, but I do like the fact that 14 is... it's got a lot of nostalgia in it. That's why I like Dissidia so much. Dissidia is nothing but like a giant fighting nostalgia game. The hunts are actually really fun in this game. This is where the Zodiac system is different. A lot different. This is the first time I'm seeing it. Yeah, this is a lot different. It's actually really nice. And you might recognize some of the job titles from the game, such as this one, Machinist. You're like, where the hell? I've never heard of that before. Well, it was from here. So this system is a lot different. And the old 12, did you play Final Fantasy X? So if you remember in the little spiral system, like once you completed your characters, whatever you did for them, you could then branch out into others. That's how this used to be. Doesn't seem to be like that anymore. Wow, I forgot. Jesus. This game came out in 2006. So, this little speed burst is going to come in handy.
You there, let's see some papers, boy. No public passage on account of the Lord Consul's parade.
Oh, gee, that's too bad. You see, it just so happens that your provisioner for the fete tonight, he sent me to pick up a few choice morsels for the, Consul's dining pleasure. He wants them quick. I got the writ of transit right here. You see? Signed, Magello. I just hate to see the Consul upset because his food wasn't ready on time. And I sure hate to see him take it out on you.
The Lord Consul is a great man, and not one to take offense in such trifling matters.
He does that stance all throughout the game, and it's so...
Move along, boy. Wouldn't do to keep the Consul waiting. Right. Gates are closed after this.
Oh yeah, definitely could, but I'm just saying, that's a pretty weird one. Just for a minute, and then I'm going to sleep. So this is very much, you said you didn't play Final Fantasy XI?
Yeah.
So yeah, there are no random battles in this game. Very much like, well, 14 is kind of the same way. We used to joke during, when we played Final Fantasy, we would always joke in 11 that Final Fantasy 12 was actually, like 11, Final Fantasy 11 was just a beta test for 12. I have to avoid that from like the fucking flow. Do you remember in Final Fantasy 7? You played 7, right? played, so you did play 7? This is like one of those parts in the game where they put something in it that they know can kick your ass. If you remember that big snake in 7, like it's very much like that.
Yeah.
The guy I want looks like he's over here. You can tell the hunt monsters because on the radar, their little target thing is a lot larger. Yeah, there are no random like battles in these.
Yeah.
Yeah, 8 is great too. Yeah, this is actually amazing.
Galbana lilies? Never thought I'd see him growing out here. This'll make a nice souvenir. Time to call it a day.
makes running around so much better. Oh my god. Now I love this thing. I didn't realize you could control it. I love it now. Alright, so on that note, I'm going to sleep, good sir. I think I'll be at this every now and then. Just something to mix it up, you know? Alright, dude, have a fantastic night. Rest of it anyway. I'm absolutely exhausted. Until next